All right, last video for now. This deck is, oh yeah, Leia sleeves. This deck is probably my favorite one to play right now. It is so me, and yet it's not even green. And I never thought I would really enjoy a non-green deck. I also never thought I would enjoy Izzet, and especially a card with such absurd devotion as Niv-Mizzet Perun. But this is one of my high-power decks. Pretty damn close to competitive. Not quite there, but yeah, this is Niv-Mizzet Curiosity combo. Creatures. Dockside. Labman. I run Labman instead of Thassa's Oracle because the way that Niv-Mizzet works, it says, you know, if whenever an instant or sorcery is cast, draw a card. So if I get down to the point where, you know, I'm ready to cast Thassa's Oracle, and then opponents have some mana open and they just start spamming out instants and sorceries to, or not sorceries, I guess, instants to try to make me draw my deck myself, that's a real possibility. So Labman is a much better alternative. Jace would be even better, but triple blue is really hard. And yes, I know I'm running Commander with triple red, triple blue, but I'm running Jeweled Lotus and Hush. Doing it once is okay. Doing it twice is very difficult. Spirit Guide. Spellseeker. Tandem Lookout. Just one of the Curiosity pieces. Treasonous Ogre. This card has been very fun to play. I get much less value out of it than I thought I would, but at the same time, just being able to just, I don't know, pump, like, pay 12 life to just get 4 red out of nowhere is pretty nice. Tribute Mage. That is that for creatures. No need to run many because Niv is terrifying. Artifacts, Arcane Signet, Chrome Mox, Coalition Relic, Gilded Lotus, Grim Monolith, Isochron Scepter, of course, Izzet Signet, Jeweled Lotus, Lotus Petal, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, Mox Diamond, Mox Opal, Relic of Progenitus. Yeah. Good card is good. Soul Ring. And Talisman of Creativity. So lots of fast mana. I'm running a very small handful of enchantments. 4. I'm running Copy Artifact. I'm running Lightning Bolt and Dramatic Scepter, so I can do the Infinite Bolt combo. I can just turn that into a Mana Crypt or an Arcane Signet or something, so it's a good card. Curiosity, of course. Mystic Remora, and Underworld Breach. I am not playing Rhystic Study. I don't think it's worth playing in high power, especially if your group knows what they're doing. Because they'll never let you draw, and just making them pay 1 mana more after you have to pay 3 mana, it's just not enough, unless you're trying to go for a stacks plan, which this deck, of course, is not. Alright, very hefty chunk of instants. You know what, actually, I'm going to go through and count my counter spells real quick, because I think I mentioned in a previous video that I had like 12 in this one, so I want to check. Yeah, 12. 12 counter spells. And it's it's funny, it's such an aggressive deck, but, well, anyway. Bolt Bend. Very cool rare from War of the Spark. If I control a creature with power 4 or greater, Niv. Get over here. I can pay just red for this to swap the target of a spell. So, Solid. Brainstorm. Chain of Vapor. Deflecting Swat. Desperate Ritual. Dispel. Dizzy Spell, which is here to transmute into Curiosity. That's pretty much it. Dramatic Reversal. Got a foreign foil. I can't believe this card is so expensive as a foil. It's a common. Here's Guardianship. Force of Negation. Force of Will. Yes, I know it's gold border. Same with the Grim Monolith. I have two other forces and two other forces of will and one other Grim Monolith, so hush. High Tide. Impulse. Shiny Bolt. Misdirection. I have a lot in here that just say, oh, nope, that thing actually doesn't target Niv. Muddle. This is one of the 12. It's almost always better to use this for, like, Scepter, but sometimes it's a counterspell. Mystical Tutor. Opt. Pact of Negation. Pongify. Heretic Ritual. Rapid Hybridization. I really like my removal spells. Resculpt. Stubborn Denial. God, I love this card. Swan Song. Turn Aside. And Whir of Invention. Or as I like to call it, Instant Speed Tezzeret. Actually, that's the first time I've called it that. I'm going to have to start doing that from now on. Alright, Sorcereth. Fabricate. Probe. The best set ever. Homelands. Merchant Scroll. Ponder. Preordain. You know, I kind of look like Joven, but I am much better looking. Hopefully. Rite of Flame, moving on from that. Serum Visions from the Secret Lair drop. Sleight of Hand. Solve the Equation. Wheel of Fortune. I believe this is Italian. So, yeah, very happy to have that. And Windfall. Planeswalkers. Dak. Good card is good. Yes, I would like to take your Mana Crypt. Thank you very much. And Isochron Scepter. The Seeker. Good old Tezzy. Lands. Ancient Tomb. Arid Mesa. Bloodstained Mire. Cascade Bluffs. City Brass. Command Tower. Fiery Islet. Flooded Strand. Mana Confluence. Misty Rainforest. Mystic Sanctuary. Polluted Delta. Prismatic Vista. Riverglide Pathway. Scalding Tarn. Shivan Reef. Excuse me. 6 Snow-Covered Islands. 2 Snow-Covered Mountains. I would just be running 1, but the other land I need is another Forbidden Orchard, and I thought I ordered 1, but I didn't. So I'm just putting this in as a placeholder. I would prefer that the second one be another Snow-Covered Island, but I don't have a spare of this art, and I don't know, when it comes to my basics, I'm pretty picky about my art. So yeah, for now, just second mountain. Card's over $50. Stupid Spire Bluff Canal. Doesn't help that it's also a foil. Clearly foil, but still. Steam Vents. Sulphur Falls. Tarnished Citadel. Such a good card. It's one that probably many people don't really know too much about. You can add colorless, or you can add 1 mana of any color and take 3 damage. So, solid. Training Center. Yeah. Urza Saga. Volcanic. And Wooded Foothills. And that's the deck. I mean, really, you just cast Niv while you have mana available for free counter spells, and draw until you get Curiosity, and then just destroy people that way, or Tandem Lookout. It generally plays the same way each game, but I mean, I'm honestly fine with that. So, yeah, this deck has been a lot of fun to play. It's terrifying. Yeah, it's utterly terrifying. But yeah, that's that on the 4 deck videos that I just made. As of right now, the only deck that is still in progress is, except for trying to pick up a Forbidden Orchard for this and needing to get a couple of better looking proxies. The only deck that's still in progress is that Chaos deck that I previewed the commander for a little while back. He's had a very minor change since then. His bolt ability just costs blue and red and then tap, not 3 anymore. I'm also including a custom Planeswalker, based on the same character. I have the art now. I'm trying to figure out how to get that turned into actual cards. That has proven to be more difficult than I would like. But, yeah, I mean, that deck is still... That's all the cards I have. And that's what I'm missing. Like, there's very little. So, there are some cards I'm probably gonna, like, work around with, and I don't know. I gotta decide. There are 3 cards that I know I'm cutting for sure. I need to get this... Once I have this deck finished, I'll definitely be making a video for it, because I am super excited to have a Chaos deck again. But in the meantime, yeah, all 6 of my non-joke commander decks are they're good to go. With that and the Yu-Gi-Oh deck, I've got quite a few options. Actually, to the point where I'm not sure what I want to do next. So I've been thinking about maybe building my first commander again, Mael, whatever. Just Naya, big stuff. I have an updated build on Tapped Out that has weaker creatures that are generally castable on their own. So it would be kind of a low to mid power deck. Funny enough, it would ramp so much harder than the last one. But granted, the last one was my very first deck and I had no clue what I was doing. I've started to pick up a couple cards for that. I don't know if I'm going to build it. I mean, I could theoretically go for another competitive commander deck. I have a whole bunch of reserve list cards, all the duels. Got a Gilded Drake sitting around somewhere. Is Survival of the Fittest on the reserve list? Anyway, I have options. I'm just not really sure what I want to do. So probably just spend time foiling things out. Yeah, those are my updates. Thank you very much.